driver. It's all inscribed here.
Whatever you want is there.
Whatever you want to know is well answered. That you can't be beating women. Someone who is about 60 years, you beat her to pulp as if she's not a human being. Driver. It's all inscribed here.
Whatever you want is there.
Whatever you want to know is well answered. That you can't be beating women. Someone who is about 60 years, you beat her to pulp as if she's not a human being.
Stop beating women.
Stop beating women. End this violent party. All that they know is to end violence.
What are you saying about this?
What I'm saying is that the image that we want to portray to the international community for Ghana in terms of men, fags, beating women? Is that the image we want to portray? So stop beating the women.
But that's very different.
And I see him here, sir. Our hospital.
But he's not in the house.
He's not in the house.
He's now in the house. Where's leader? Leader is here. What's Chico? What's Chico? Okay, he's coming. Leader. The dinner. Okay. Eshi. The preferred leader. Because there are so many of them, and you said the space was limited, so we can talk outside. Okay, so colleagues, His Excellency says he will receive the. Yes, we would prefer this. Okay, so please, I'm sorry, we want to try and be as smooth as possible. So we want you to give way. The members of parliament will come and join us, and then you can stand there and then you can take the feet. So give way, please.
Given us audience at this time, we in the minority of parliament, that is the representing members of parliament, are here today. The need for all the government to or the diplomatic to ensure that the issue of women violence and the that the violence that took place at the
original voice
something was the outskirts of Galamsey. And I believe strongly that Africa must also and then ensure that the local rights it is destroying our water bodies. So it is important that we bring this issue. So we have actually put everything in the state petition to your good sense and your to be passed on to the rest of the diplomatic set.
There's a pen drive.
Yes.
There's a pen drive that has video of the violence.
We have here with us a pen drive that has a video of the various occurrences for your information and necessary intervention.
I appreciate what you said, but we consider this issue an internal affair. Anyway, I confirm I've received the petition and we share it with all the members of the diplomat. Thank you. And good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So we are now heading towards the seat of government, Jubilee. I wish you give me 5 minutes. The number
Are the gate people prepared for us?
Well, I just spoke to the military man. So they are doing the correspondence.
So when they are ready, they should come and call us. They are not ready.
To come out, we should have said something a long time ago. Well, otherwise, it's like we're condoning it. And I don't see how the president can condone it. Well, because of just, but at least there's all part out of the community said some violence against women. Ghana. And yet, I didn't ask for to vice president or your
Beyond say, who's the Nipa Moye, who for you, and a walk, what do you expect? And I'm going to go out.
He said, check and see. Check and see. You check.
come. They have a big conference. Meet all the challenges and raise the matter severally in Parliament to resolve the easy out of frustration.
Eric.
So the EC out of frustration.
Yes, why are you pushing?
Hello. Madam, making noise is not the solution. Your cameras are filming. You want to take his voice. You come this way. You are pushing your microphones on top of the deputy of staff and you are speaking to, and you are shouting. Come this way. Just take your sound. It's simple.
So you are good now? So, as I was saying, we have built our democracy to a very admirable point. And civil staff not to bore you with words. Ghana is seen as a fledgling democracy. We think that we have contributed hugely. The two main traditions, the NPP and the NPP, both have contributed to building our democracy to the point where we are. The recently held rerun of 19 birthed a lot of issues. I won't try to unpack them. A lot of issues that certainly needs our attention of all the variables involved in the political field, particularly campaign. A lot of responsibility. You are in total control of the state. So we are here to present the petition. Basically on two important matters. The violence that occurred in the program North election. And we are upbeat about subsequent elections to be held in our country. We are also worried about Galamsey. And it was one of your messages that you trumpeted. All the promise, rightly or wrongly, now it's getting out of hand. And our respected Chief of Staff, you are an Easterner. If you are traveling between Eminim and Nkoko, now the Galamseys are coming on the highway. We are told our water bodies are polluted all over. And even farm products, it's been reported that they've discovered heavy metals in foodstuff from the farm. I think in summary, we are here to present this petition and to appeal for your patriotic intervention in this matter. We have confidence in you. We believe you will act. Now, we hear you have the 2/3 majority in Parliament. We heard that. But you also need a minority in Parliament to function. Now, if we don't hear anything, and it is business as usual, it is absolute silence, you are not going to hear anything. This is just the beginning of a series of actions we are going to take in this country. But we won't do anything out of malice to undermine your government. But as long as the threat of electoral violence keeps rearing its head, and our authorities seem to be at their wit's end, we'll continue to bring these matters into our attention until it is dealt. So for and on behalf of the entire Minority Caucus, and by the way, Chief of Staff, our real name is the Mighty Minority. So we present this petition, I present this petition for and on behalf of the entire, respectfully, the entire minority. And we have also attempted, I'm sure the seat of government, you have all the videos of the violence, but we've also, just for the benefit of doubt, recording of footages of the violence that reportedly occurred. We are presenting this to you, through you, to His Excellency the President. We are confident that the dutiful actions will be taken as it should. Yes.
So, thank you very much. I've received your petition on behalf of the Chief of Staff. We'll do what to present it. Thank you. Thank you.
expecting his reaction. That is why we are here today.
Thank you so much for coming. Someone said this.
The co-chair and members of the advisory board of CODEO, I welcome you to this meeting. In fact, we've been expecting you since 12:30, but we understand why you are a little bit late. So, without further ado, as tradition demands, we will ask you what brings you here this afternoon. We are waiting to hear from you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, members of CODEO. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for giving us the audience for us to present our petition as has been already submitted to the President of the country. But we want you to take cognizance of that, and I'm going to hand over to my chief whip to tell you exactly what is in this petition, and I'm also requesting that I'm taking this opportunity to also apologize for being a little late for this, but due to no unforeseen circumstances, we could not be able to meet the time as requested. So I'm going to call on the chief whip, which is Honorable Another Prayer.
Thank you, Lady members of the board of CODEO, we greet you and we bring you good greetings from the mighty, or your mighty minority in Parliament. So we gave you heads up on why we intended to come here. And we have already been to the presidency. We've also been to the Dean of the Diplomatic Corps. But in the scheme of things, we know how important CODEO is, especially in our Republican Constitution. Your contribution, significant contribution to our democracy is not in doubt. And so, on the matter in issue, we find it prudent, whilst we reach out to civil society, no parties who are relevant, we should be here. The summary of our petition borders on two. If it is the case that the concern has consistently and repeatedly been coming from the minority, and therefore it is seen as partisan, we wish you take time and go through this petition. And we are expectant and hopeful that you will put in a word. We have taken the trouble to put the footages, the video footage of the violence that occurred at Abekuma on the pen drive for your perusal. This is a civil approach. We are not resorting to any violent antics. We are coming via a petition. We are confident that you will act in your wisdom to help foment our democracy. It is all we have. We are grateful.
Thank you very much. You will also observe that currently we have very small number of women in Parliament. So after the presentation, we are going to call one of our women to also speak on this particular issue. I can do the presentation.
Let me present it to the co-chair.
We thank you for your visit to CODEO. CODEO, as Ghanaians know it, is a coalition of domestic election observers. And therefore, we are a broad-based organization, member organization, covering most of the major bodies in this country in the civil society space. And so coming to us, we are grateful for giving us this. We'll read it and study it and act. But as you may know, or as you rightly observed yourself, we are always there to ensure that there's peace and democracy, fairness, equity in our country. We did not officially take part in observing the election in 1980, but we saw what happened. And CODEO issued a statement condemning the violence we saw and the inaction of the police, and hoping and praying that one of these days Ghana will come to the point where we've been lauded for having good elections, but we think we should come to a point where it becomes a strictly civil society activity. You go to some countries, nobody calls the police, nobody calls the army. Sometimes it's just a normal thing that people go and vote and go back home. So if we keep lauding ourselves that we are the epitome of democracy and this is what we see, definitely we as CODEO are not happy about it. And we'll keep challenging ourselves and encouraging all Ghanaians that let's come to the point where we are not rubbing shoulders with where somebody does more violence than the other, but that there's peace, justice, equity, and fairness, because that's what we want our country to develop. And no country develops by maiming its citizens and being afraid of a normal civil society thing. So we have received your petition, we'll look at it. You touch on the issue of Galamsey, which is of concern to all of us because we are all at risk. We are not here to say much, but just to say we have received it. We are also Ghanaians, we see what is going around. But having received your document, we study it and see how we can all work for a better country that we desire. Thank you very much for coming. And we as CODEO, thank you and wish that Ghana will be a better country that we all seek. The glory of Ghana for our future and our future generations. Thank you very much.
I'd like to thank you very much for giving us that. I would like to thank you very much, the board of CODEO, for receiving us and giving us the assurance of critically having a look at the petitions as presented. And we believe that with your involvement, there's definitely going to be an opportunity to see a real turn of events for the positive growth of our democracy. Thank you very much. I would have loved our ladies to also have a word, but I think you've rounded up everything, and we would like to ask leave of you and thank you for your audience. Thank you.